Safety Net Studio presents.
No.
Yes.
No, I don't want to do that.
Just
the food. No, we're just doing the food for now.
15 likes. If you do it, we'll show you our poem.
Why is the food bar higher and the poems are lower? You're evil. Welcome back to Serving Sundays, and in this episode, kids are running the show. Why? Well, we thought it'd be funny to go up to our dad and say, hey, why don't we try and do the podcast? He took it literally. We're here now. I'm Angus.
I'm Odin.
And in this episode, we're going to be talking about our mom and dad. What it's like when they're not on the podcast and when they're parenting us. But first, we must get to illegal food combinations.
Ooh.
It's very exciting. All right, let's start. What are some illegal food combinations? I think the first one we should we should start with is pineapple on pizza. What do you think of it? Is it good or is it illegal?
I think it should not be illegal if it is too
Sweet? Sour?
Nope.
Salty?
Nope.
Juicy?
Moist.
Too
Juicy.
moist.
So if it's too
Moist.
it'll bring out all the flavor and go all around the pizza. But when it's dry, it's really good. I tried it once. Delicious when it's dry.
Dry pineapple, that just seems like it would be very, very
but on
unripe.
a pizza?
On a pizza? I guess you could say. Like, pineapple on pizza kind of looks pleasing with the yellow and the golden brown and pepperoni if you care to add it. Besides that, I'm not the person who would be like, oh, pineapple on pizza, look at that beautiful thing. It's the only thing I want in this world.
If it's on the table
and it's the only pizza left, we're still going to eat it. But I'm not ordering it out standardly.
Hi, I would like a pineapple pizza. No!
Italians will hate you. So, the next one would be...
Ooh, I got a good one. Banana and ranch.
Oh, that just seems wrong. A banana is good on its own, and ranch is good on its own. And ranch is usually good dipping sauce, and bananas is, well, you just eat a banana. It's not dipping, unless you make banana bread, which is upstairs currently. Well, we should have brought some down. Which is I just love banana bread so much.
Hey, focus.
But if I'm saying here, if you put ranch on a banana, I think there's something wrong with you. I think you might need to go to a hospital. I think you need to be locked in the basement, and I need you to keep you away until we figure out what's wrong. Because ranch is good. I once decided to drink a cup of ranch, and I got sick after, so don't do that. And bananas, I did not drink a thing of bananas. It's maybe, actually. Banana smoothie.
Ooh.
But no, ranch on bananas just seems wrong. It seems it would taste bad. It would be too liquidy because bananas are moist. Ranch is also moist. It's a liquid. Its viscosity is weird, but on a banana, I couldn't imagine. I'm not doing it. I'm not trying it. Nope.
I got a brilliant idea. You will not like me. How about we try them upstairs when we're done?
If this video gets enough likes, let's say 50?
60.
We'll do 60 likes. We will do a short on me and him trying ranch and bananas.
Do you guys want to see it?
Click that like button down below. Man, advertising on. Okay, our next illegal food combination.
Before we get to that, put your comments down what should be illegal with food combinations.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Okay, the next illegal food combination is Spam with ice cream. Because, I couldn't imagine. Spam is...
Salty with creamy
and sweet.
And sweet. It hurts my soul. It hurts my soul.
Oh no, the poor soul. No, it's like Spam is good. We have some in our upstairs, and Dad's gonna hopefully make us some gourmet spam.
Ooh.
But it just seems wrong for spam to go on ice cream because ice cream's good on its own. It's delicious. It's creamy. It's velvety. It's depending on where you get it. There's different flavors. Mint chocolate chip. It's great. I don't see what's wrong with it. There's nothing actually, unless you ask him.
Well,
Caramel is also a great flavor, and vanilla is also great.
my two favorites is cookies and cream. I'm not a mint person, but if you combine those two together, it's delicious.
How would you
I
know?
still have the superhero one, where it has all the flavors. I always get a messy face when I have it. I don't give a crap.
How would you know what minty cookies and cream tastes like?
You made me swallow it.
Oh yeah, that was fun. But no, the spam, it would be too salty on an ice cream. It ruins it. Just looking at it or thinking about it makes me.
It might be
just hurt.
good if
You cut
gelato.
it.
With gelato, if you add tiny little bits, it could be good. But I don't think so.
Maybe if you cut up the spam into tiny little cubes and like hide it in the ice cream, it would have this like meaty texture.
Ooh, a good
Ugh.
prank. Spam in the middle, whipped
Ice
cream
ice cream on the outside. That's a really good
Ugh.
prank. Ooh, just imagine biting. Oh, my delicious ice cream. Meat. It would be horrible.
I got our next one. My next one is a PB&J, and you put it in ranch.
Why is everything revolving on ranch?
Ranch!
Do you just have something against ranch?
No, coleslaw and mayonnaise.
I feel like that's what most people like, but I don't like coleslaw.
I
But
don't like mayonnaise.
I
and
actually don't.
coleslaw.
I don't hate mayonnaise. Yes, I'm a traitor.
Pour an egg.
Just you beat the egg to get the mayonnaise. It's not horrible, but every time I think of the Mayo Clinic, I think they're just preparing mayonnaise.
Now back to PB&J with ranch.
Ah, yes, the PB&J and ranch. No. PB&J is good on its own. You got the bread, you got the jam, whatever choice, strawberry, raspberry, blueberry, and you got the peanut butter. I don't know if you would want chunky peanut butter on there. I'm smooth, plain peanut butter. And your
You're
bread.
not Skippy?
Just good. That's a good brand of peanut butter. So you got your bread, you got your jam, you got your peanut butter, you got your extra bread. It's delicious on its own, and it's very easy to make. But dipping it in ranch, that seems like if you're someone who just has no sense of taste, it is a great party trick. But I don't think I can shove that down my gullet. It would not be very well.
How would you do it accidentally, though? If you could do it accidentally, how would you do that?
I don't know if you just got that ranch in the corner on a plate and you're like, here, I just got my ranch right here and I got my PB&J and whoop, there it is.
Well, I
Look.
can't waste the food.
Ranch. Ranch is not bad on its own, but with certain things should not go with ranch. That's why it's illegal. Now, for something that Dad had to eat many meals.
Oh, we're talking about that.
Yes, we're talking
We're
about
talking
this.
about that.
Think of bread, tuna,
Ugh.
mayonnaise,
Ugh.
relish,
Ugh.
pepper,
Ooh.
another slice of bread, and you feed it to someone.
Oh, don't forget the microwave.
Oh, yes, and chuck it in the microwave.
For how long?
I don't know. The bread would become moist and gross.
Ugh.
Tuna on its own isn't bad. Mayonnaise isn't bad on its own. Relish is good. But with the pepper, pepper's pepper. It's great. But putting that together would be awful. I'm tempted to try it now, though. But we don't have tuna. We have Spam. Ooh, we have Spam. That could work.
If I ever have that, I'm feeding it to Angus. Have
Just,
fun.
I'm going to eat it all because I'm a human garbage can. Yum, yum, yum.
No, pandas.
Yes, Panda's the dog garbage can.
We'll talk about more of that
Later
in the
on.
future.
Later on in the video. All right. Next topic. What if
Oh, wait.
scenarios?
One more illegal food combination.
All right, one more illegal food combination before we move on to what if scenarios.
I don't know how, but Pepsi put Spam, Peepsy. Peepsy. Oh, no, the Peepsy.
Not Spam.
No.
Peepsy. Peeps is a marshmallow, and I remember seeing a YouTuber trying it, and it was Peeps Pepsi. They didn't seem to like it very much.
I can't do marshmallows.
Yeah, he can't do marshmallows, so just putting liquid marshmallows in Pepsi is they would just
Pepsi. How
No.
could you?
I mean, Pepsi on its own, don't hate me for this. Pepsi on its own is not the best, okay? I prefer Coca-Cola, but I was raised by my father who loves Coca-Cola, so
If
I'm
it's
just
at a
used to it.
party and that's the only drink you got,
Yeah,
I'll
we'll
have it.
we'll drink it. It's not the end of the world kind of drink. It's like a, oh, hey, look, it's Pepsi.
well, we do
Sure.
one person though.
Yeah.
One person.
Then there's Dr. Pepper.
Ooh.
That's not bad. I'm pretty sure Pepsi owns Dr. Pepper. So,
You could be wrong.
I could be wrong. But Dr. Pepper isn't bad. It's nice. So when Coke did spiced Coke, that was the closest thing Coke got to Dr. Pepper.
Cherry spice,
Oh, cherry spiced Coke is good.
but they had to delete it.
Yeah, it sucks that they had to delete it. Maybe Coke should try infusing Peeps into it. Maybe they'll do better than Pepsi.
I'll try that.
Ooh.
60 likes.
60 likes. So we're going to have a peanut butter and ranch. I believe that. No, was it peanut butter and ranch?
We gotta try.
Yeah, we got to try the meal.
We gotta
And we
try
gotta
the
try-
microwave. We gotta try the tuna.
We're going to try a lot of these foods if we get enough likes, okay?
60 likes
60 likes for one, 80 likes for another, 100 likes
for all.
for all.
And
It'll just be a compilation. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. What if scenarios? These are fun because lots of people online do them, and now it's our turn. It's our turn to be the what if people. Let's start with, and I know you're going to have no problems with this, what if you can't use your phone for the next year? Or how about this? You're not allowed to use a phone for the rest of your life.
I don't have a phone, so
Not until you're 13. And you do have a normal phone that you play games on, so I guess that counts.
I got other things like a Switch. Those things count. You
But
only
not-
said phone.
True. Not having a phone has its upsides and its downsides.
Downsides are you
You-
can't text, you can't call,
Yeah.
you can't. Hey, I need help.
Too bad. No one's
You're
going to know.
lost.
Phones are useful for long-range communications. They're great for calling up your buddies on the other side of the world. And it's very helpful for, hey, what kind of screw do I need to put in the washing machine? You don't put a screw in the washing machine. That's bad. You put it outside on the washing machine. So
It's
you
called
can build it.
labels.
Yes, that's why labels were invented, because there's like, return for refund here, but there are some signs out there where it's like, coffee is hot, do not touch, or do not drink. And there's probably someone out there who did that, so they had to put a label on that. So I'm going to call it the dum-dum label. I feel bad for saying that.
Well, if you can't survive without your phone, that may be me. I use it a little bit too much. Go into the wilderness.
Just go out to the woods. You got no phone? Abandon the rest of society. Go into the woods.
Have
It's a nice-
fun.
It's a nice reason. Have fun, they said. It'll be fun, they said. But yeah, for me, I don't doom scroll at all because I don't have social media or Snapchat or any of that. But it would be hard for me because I love going on the internet and looking at memes and
It's music.
YouTube music. Oh, music. You know, we'll just have to go back to the Walkman. You destroyed my Walkman from Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Yeah. That, and I don't have games on the phone, so... Oh, learning a language. Duolingo would be so mad.
Hey, where are you?
The funny thing is when seeing Duolingo, when you haven't done your Spanish or your English or your French or whatever language you're learning, and you just stop doing it, and your streak day of not doing it gets longer, he just gets, like, fatter and sadder and more depressed.
Once I got one where he was sticking out 3 teeth, and the side was sideways, and he said, finish.
Oh, that's creepy. Demon lingo.
One of my least favorite ones I got was I did chess. I lost. Oscar was, ugh.
Romantical.
I wanted to delete Duolingo after that.
So yeah, it would be hard with some things, but not having your phone would make you do other things, like
Go outside.
go outside, go touch some grass. You can go around, do some projects you've always wanted to do. Yeah, you may not have the internet, but we got brains.
Curving.
We can figure it out.
Try flying a plane.
No, you need like a private pilot's license. But what you probably could do is art or do some crafts and art. Go out in the backyard and throw a ball with the fence.
Or what you
actually
could
good at
do is waste all your gas and go on an adventure and listen to music.
Adventures out there.
Yay!
That was a horrible impression.
A RV would be fun with it if you're going on an adventure, camp,
There's no
fishing.
Well, your phone usually has GPS, so without it, you either rely on the GPS on the RV
Or
you
the
pull
maps.
the good old map. A map of America
What if,
or map of Canada.
What if it closed?
If like a road's closed
yeah.
but the map doesn't say it, well, turn around and go back because that map was made in before cell phones and GPS.
Okay. Second, what if?
Okay,
My turn.
all right.
What if we did not have water?
We didn't have water. Well,
No.
no, because
Yeah.
I was gonna say we're made of hydrogen and all the other stuff. I don't remember, but
Well,
in
watermelon
Project Hail Mary, they talk. Grace talks about life forms that can live without water and the chemicals. I can't think of them off the top of my head, and he finds out. Spoiler warning. He finds out that later on, some creatures don't need water. That's a spoiler. So it's been out long enough that I can just talk about it. So it's fine.
Yeah. But if that one was too hard, I got an easier one. No internet.
No internet.
No internet.
No internet.
No internet.
It's Y2K, but it actually happens. So Y2K for him. He doesn't know. I've already done some research. Y2K was the fear of when clocks and computers, when they hit the...
It's 9 p.m.
You should shut off.
Great today.
Yay!
Whoops, I guess we forgot to turn off the flower up there, so he's sitting on the fridge. Anyway, Y2K was the fear of our computers or clocks or the main computers. Once it hit 2000, it would reset, and that would have been really, really bad. Like, banks could have failed, and the economy could have tanked. But thankfully, that didn't happen. But in this scenario, it does happen.
Will we have to ride horses again, like in the old 19 movies?
So it would. My question would be, like, since I talked about the Y2K incident, would it be like no internet because Y2K happened, or would it be just no internet because the government or whoever decided to
no
go
technology.
no internet?
No electricity. Only no internet. No internet.
So no internet would be hard.
Yeah, the government said, "Hey, let's try this for 1 year." Boop.
Yeah.
Boop. Oh.
Well, first up, you won't get any of these high quality videos that we produce. I don't produce it now. That we give you so you can enjoy.
Yeah,
So that
you
would
won't
disappear.
get these.
Yeah, it would be
You won't
sad.
see us eat delicious ranch.
And PB&J.
Ugh. I don't like PB&J.
Too bad you're trying it now.
No!
You've committed.
200! I'm just kidding.
No, it stays at 60 because you must try it. No, in that scenario, the current knowledge we have would be very, 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 very useful. But we would have to go back to books to looking at it.
Books.
Yeah.
Bible.
Books. No.
Bible.
The Bible, yeah, that's a long book if you want to read it. There's not weird. I'm losing the text of English.
Give it back. Give it back.
Here, I'm gonna take your English. I can speak English now.
Yeah.
Oh,
¿Cómo está?
he's speaking Spanish now. No, here, English.
Back to normal.
And now we can both speak English.
Yay!
Yay. Okay, yeah, back to that. We would have to go and surface back to the books. Books. They're very important because they have lots of human knowledge. Libraries? Well, I don't think there's going to be much
I think they will be
books.
busy.
Oh, they would be very busy. They would be working overtime and making more money.
And another thing, you won't get these beautiful pictures.
Art.
You won't get those. You gotta create them to see them.
Yeah, you would have to be like, hey, dude, in that back alley, you want to see my art?
Ooh, how much?
I'm selling $300 for them.
300? We'll do the $2.
These are rocks. Yeah, the economy failed. So there's rocks.
Yay!
I got my 2 stones. What can I do with them? I can throw them out a window, which I've done before. Ugh, not fun.
I have not.
In that scenario, it wouldn't be fun. We'd have to rely on a lot of books. How long would the internet be gone for?
For 1 year, and it'll kick back in one place. And then every year it'll kick back in another city.
Just one city has all the internet, and the rest doesn't.
All the people will be internet.
Yeah.
If this is here.
I have one more. I have one more what if scenario,
Ooh.
and it's what if you had no sleep? So currently, we all need sleep. This is not a what if scenario like humans can just live without sleep. This is like right now, you cannot sleep anymore.
Coffee.
Coffee only lasts so long.
Well, the longest person lasts without sleep was 2 weeks.
I'm checking.
I think it was 12 days. I could be wrong, maybe 13, 14, but no sleep. I don't know how I could do that because I have a problem. If I'm watching a movie, close one eye, close the other eye, I'll just fall asleep.
You've somehow slept through an IMAX movie while watching Dune Part 2. How?
The loud parts.
Yes, the loud
I
parts.
don't even remember Dune. What is it about again?
Sand.
Ooh, I like it. It get all everywhere.
I hate sand. It's rough and it's coarse and it gets everywhere.
I love it. It gets off.
Without sleep.
Take your guesses right now. Pause the video. Take your guesses.
Put them in the comments.
And also your illegal food ideas.
Alright, the longest scientifically documented time a human has gone without sleep is 11 days and 25 minutes, or 264.4 hours, achieved by 17-year-old Randy in 1964 as a science fair project. Of course, it was a 17-year-old because who needs sleep when
Did
you're
he
17?
use coffee?
I don't know about that, but I think coffee, energy drinks. Actually, drink 5-hour energy drinks, and you enter the forbidden hour of the day. Because 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5 is 25, and there's only 24 hours in a day. So that extra hour is it's the forbidden hour.
Yeah, but you'll see the dark side of the house.
I think eventually people would just die from the lack of sleep.
Yeah, because they need sleep. If you don't get sleep, your brain will malfunction. It will be confused.
Yeah, I think that seems the most reasonable.
Alrighty, let's go to...
All right, topic 3, tongue twisters. We were talking about this earlier, and I don't... She shells by the seashore.
No, she sells by the seashore.
I don't like that one. It's too much
The flower catch it.
Yeah, the flower can actually say that perfectly.
Say it. No, he's not going to say it.
It's not like a command thing. It's like, oh, look, do it. He did it. And now, I have a few here. One of them is, give Papa a cup of proper copper coffee cup. That last part is actually hard. Give Papa a cup of proper copper coffee cup. Ooh, that's a lot of C's. That is hard. There's also, I don't think it's a tongue twister because I can say it pretty well. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. If you say it loud enough, it could be quite atrocious. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. It's such a fun word. There's also numinal, ultra, microscopic, volcano, silicon, Numinal ultramicroscopic silicon volcanoconiosis.
Spell it.
I cannot spell it.
Whoever can spell it at the bottom,
Please. It would be so cool. It's the coolest
we'll drop
party.
down a like for.
We'll give you a like. Here, you
But
are favorite. You
you
can
c-
do it.
But if you use Google,
We're gonna have to trust you on this.
please,
No.
please.
But tongue twisters, they're so weird. It's like it's like gibberish in English. English is already a screwed up language because one of our topics, which we're gonna merge in with tongue twisters, is words that should not be words.
Knife.
You mean knife? No,
Knife.
because knife is Knife. Why is it spelled with a K, not an N? There's also not really a tongue twister or words that should not be words, but it's night and night, like the dead of night, and the night charged into
Yeah, I
battle.
once did a book, and my friend over here said, "Hey, how do you spell night?" Oh, yeah, got it. You spelled night, not night. You said night.
He wasn't specific on what he said, but no, that was like a school project book, yeah?
Oh,
Ooh, cat.
bad Oma, bad Oma.
Looks like the cat's attacking our feet again. Yeah, another one is pterodactyl or pterodactyl.
Are we still going with tongue twisters?
Yeah, we're still doing it. Technically, if you say pterodactyl wrong, it could be a
Pterodactyl?
pterodactyl. What do you
Mm.
agree on? Is it pterodactyl or pterodactyl? I kind of prefer saying pterodactyl.
Aerodactyl.
Just no T or P, it's aerodactyl.
No, barodactyl. Bear with me.
Bear with me, it's a tactical. Something like that.
What
There's
is
also
another one?
knee. It's spelled with K.
Ooh.
Look at my knife. It's cutting through the knee.
You want to grab one of our poems?
No. No. How about this? I once dropped a knife and now I have a mark on my knee. Knife, knee. I don't like it. I don't like that it's like that.
I even got a better idea. 15 likes, we'll show you our poems.
No.
Yes!
No, I don't want to
Yep.
do that.
Yeah,
No,
yep, yep.
just the food. No, we're just doing the food for now.
15 likes. If you do it, we'll show you our poem.
Why is the food bar higher and the poems are lower? You're evil. You're very evil. I don't like
Yes,
this.
pet my cat.
His evil cat. Okay. Our next topic, cats. As you've heard earlier, we have a cat who was attacking our feet, and we have two more. We have Alma, we got Darth, and we got Mooey, or Marshmallow. They're all great cats until
Besides
they're not.
Mooey.
No, that's your cat.
Oh, yeah.
You raised her wrong.
I did.
Can you do it? You attacked the cat.
Yay!
No, go pick it up. Go pick up your drink. Intermission. Just blank. Like it's one of those intermissions. It's like the da 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 da
We
with elevator.
will be right back.
Yeah, and it was just elevator music behind it.
We are back.
Yeah, Alma is probably the prettiest cat, but she recently got a cut on the top of her eye from going outside,
Who knows?
and it got really, really swollen. And we cleaned it out, and thankfully she's feeling much, much better now. But you can still see that there's a slight cut there. She's a fun cat, until she's not. I hate when cats are sleeping in your bed, and they decide in the middle of the night, "Oh, I don't feel so well. This bed looks perfect for my interior stomach to come out and onto this bed and ruin those nice fresh sheets." It's happened to me more times than I can count. And I can only count to 2. So the bar's pretty, it's there. The bar's pretty high. Oh, there she is. And there she goes. Oh,
Well, the weird thing about her, she loves pets.
yeah, I don't know why. Maybe she's just built like, she's built like a brick.
Sometimes we call
Patty cake.
her Almond or Patty Cake Alma.
Yes, patty cake is the,
If she's gone, we can find her. Patty Cake!
we yell patty cake and we slap her legs and she comes running. She's like,
Pat! And then she goes on the carpet and we have a goose chase.
yes. Then there's Darth, my cat. I've had her
Where
for
is she?
sleeping because she's old. She turns 10 this year, and I turn 15 this year.
Woo!
I'm not old. The cat.
Yeah, I'm not.
The cat. The cat's old. She only likes me, oddly enough. So when I'm sitting there on bed, or I'm reading a book, or when I'm going to bed, some nights she'll jump up on my lap and sit there. She only does it to me. I've never seen it to do. I've never seen her do it to anyone else.
If she cannot see Angus, she will meow.
Yeah.
Meow. If she's not 3 to 4 feet away from him, meow. Meow.
It's like that one video of the cat, the people that were feeding the cat, and it just goes.
Perfect. That's perfect.
That is exactly how Darth is when I'm not around. It's just loud. She also loves the great outdoors because adventure's out there.
Adventures out there.
I just love that. Up's a good movie.
It is.
There's no cat though. There's
I
dogs.
watch too many movies.
You've watched too many movies.
I watch 5 a day, or maybe 2 a day.
That's a problem. Yeah, Darth though, she's nice. She's like, if you chucked in a bread into the bakery or into the oven, you left it too long and it came out burnt. That's what Darth looks like.
But on the bottom, it white.
Yeah, she's like white at the bottom. It's cool. Next, the uncooked loaf.
The frozen loaf.
The frozen loaf.
And then we already talked about the perfect loaf.
Yes, almost the perfectly loaf. She's like,
Mooey.
yes.
I can go grab her?
Marshmallow.
Marshmallow. She wants to go adventures out there, but we say, no, you make too many friends.
Yeah. The Mexico incident where where Marshmallow went outside, and because we would always let her out because
she could jump
in
up
Mexico,
on the walls.
and she loved it out there. But she managed to make more families. So it was like us was our main. That was the main family.
And then she would go out. She would go to another family for like an hour to 2 hours.
And just watch TV with them.
And then she'll go to another family and then come back to us.
Yeah. She had extra lives. She was just like role playing as our cat, and then she would role play as another cat. It's like, why?
When we lost her, we went to one of our neighbors, and he
said, oh yeah, she always comes down and watches TV with us.
Yeah, I posted her on social media.
Yeah. Then there was the time she came home with a note strapped to her collar. Mom still has the note.
Does she?
Yeah, she does.
What did it say?
I'm trying to think now. It says if I'm correct, we're moving out of this house. We don't know if this is someone's cat. So we sent this note off. Something.
She did get stuck in a garage.
Yeah. No, she got stuck in like 20. Like, if you go on the tops of the roofs of the houses, and there's usually your garden. It's usually because it's the fences there are not fences; they're brick walls. And when you would look down, it was 20 feet down, and she was there, and she was stuck for who knows how long, and the neighbors weren't there, so we had to get a pool net and went fishing for a cat.
Only fishing.
Yeah, fishing on land.
I just thought of an idea.
She could probably, she could be a whole book because she has so many adventures.
Ooh.
That's actually a good idea. That'd be fun.
I had an idea,
Mm-hmm.
then I sadly lost it.
The human brain. We love when we think of something and then immediately forget about it.
Actually, Alma is the perfect loaf, but she used to be a gray loaf.
Yeah, when she was a kitten, she was so much more gray and white. It's like she reversed age. She was like old and young to young and old. It's so weird. Yeah, but the cats are great. They're mysteries. They're creepy, especially if you let them out too long and they return with animals that you didn't want as a gift, but hey, they're here. And dogs, they're also great. Man's best friend. If they're a man's best friend, what a woman's best friend?
Cat. And then it's nighttime.
Yes. So that's the cats. They're a lot of fun, and we enjoy their company.
But
we'll be
nighttime.
We'll be sad when they leave, but it's nice to have company.
Yeah, but at night,
There's something else.
there's
There's something else.
they're
Marshy Marshy claws.
You know what you find under your bed and it's a weird monster?
It's Marshy. It's just Marshmallow. She scratches the underside of Mom and Dad's bed all the time and every night.
They can't sleep.
They don't sleep.
They
They
don't
run
sleep.
on 4 hours of sleep. It's
We
horrible.
tried to lock her down here.
And then she just annoys me all night.
Nope,
'cause
she escaped.
Yeah, she did escape. I don't know how, but if she doesn't escape, she'll just annoy me because I'm 5 feet away from down here. It's horrible.
Remind me of my idea. Is it just me or is it all cats love to go in the bathroom with you?
Yeah, as Dad said before, the reason why is because since they know that there's water in there, they think we're dumb enough that we will drown in it.
We won't.
That's what they think. Like, they don't, from my knowledge, they don't think that we're the owners. They think they're the owners.
Oh, you
And we're
know what
just-
we forgot to talk about?
What?
If phone chargers.
Oh, yes. Okay. So, like I was saying before on how if man's best friends are dogs, what are woman's best friend? Another, thoughts that would snap your mind in half. And one of them is, why doesn't Apple call their chargers apple juice?
And a weird thing, when you say forward, your lips move forwards. When you say,
Backwards, your lips move backwards.
and you cannot talk and breathe out of your nose at the same time. You try. Hello.
Okay.
Hey.
Hello. Oh, that's weird. I don't like doing that. Hello. Technically, you can talk, but in a very low voice. Gosh, you sound weird when you do that. Okay. Topic 6. Hobbies. Oh, what do we do on a day-to-day basis?
I get up.
No, not like that. Like, when I mean day-to-day basis, like, what do you like doing throughout the day? Things that you do every day. Hobbies.
I use the
Pokemon.
bathroom.
Your bathroom. your hobby is going to the bathroom.
Isn't that? No, my eyeball!
Stop eating the plastic eyeball. The bathroom is your hobby. Just like, oh, yep, that's my time. Looks
Yeah.
like it's time to go to the bathroom.
I just get in there and out in 2 minutes doing a number 2.
You have weird hobbies. Okay, let's talk reasonable hobbies.
A reasonable hobby. I have too much Pokemon and too much stuffies.
I don't think there's really too much of anything.
But too much stuffies on your bed.
Then you can't sleep, yes. Yeah, you have a lot of Pokemon. We
I
went
have
through one of his binders. and there's
2,000?
two.
I think I have 2,000. No, I checked. I have 1,852 Pokemon.
Where did you get all of them?
If you go to the thrift store, I found a giant box for $30. There's one Pokemon in there that could sell for $1,000.
Why aren't we making that cash money now? We can buy a
It could be a
PlayStation 5.
PSA 9 that could sell for $800.
I'm just gonna rob him one night and sell him on eBay and never see him again. Okay.
And everybody out there, what's your favorite Pokemon? What is yours, Angus?
I have to think. It's been so long. I've organized a Pokemon with you, but I can't remember names.
I got my 3 favorites. I don't remember my 4th name. Oddish, Dwooper, a Dwooper,
Whooper.
and there's one more I just forgot.
Whooper.
And a Whooper.
No, it's just like Whopper,
Whopper, Whopper, Whopper, Junior, Double, Triple, Whopper, Flaming, Perfect,
Topper.
Taste your popper. We're
I
gay.
rule this day. I just love that. I love the internet because it's like, hey, you want to see something funny? Look
Here
at the
you
Whooper.
go.
Look at the Whooper. He's getting you something
Now
from
back.
Burger King. And we're getting something from Burger King. It's freaking awesome. Okay, my hobbies.
Okay.
I sleep. I love sleeping.
You can sleep until 1 o'clock
And
we
go to bed at like 10. So, I can sleep a long time, but I wouldn't say that's a hobby. For me, I like doing art every now and And then
your hobby is speedrunning Metroid Dread.
My hobby is speedrunning video games. I'm hoping to get on the leaderboard for Metroid Dread.
Odyssey.
100% hard mode, and he wants to do it on Odyssey. Yeah, but they're really, really hard. They don't call them speedruns for nothing. I love doing that.
Probably one of my hobbies in the summer is going to biking.
Oh, yes, biking is a big one because we have lots of trails around the house.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
We wanted to go deep into our little forest we have.
Yeah.
We went really deep. We stepped on a yellow jacket nest.
Yeah, that was
And there's a bee there. Oh, yellow jacket bee.
Just
Saying,
yellow jacket.
You killed me. And
Stung you.
it stung my head twice.
Yeah, they're not fun.
They just like my head.
I was
got
never
one on my neck.
I was never stung by anything until that day.
No, until 2 weeks.
Oh yeah, it was 2 weeks later.
After.
We went back there.
No, a different place.
Around the same vicinity.
Kings Park. Ever been there? Beautiful park. We went behind the trails. Beautiful scenery. Almost
we
got
went
killed.
there. No, I wasn't killed. When we're going in behind the area of where we found the yellow jackets, we kind of moved a little farther away, and there was another nest there, and they started chasing us.
A wasp nest.
Yeah, they started chasing us, and I kind of got off my bike, and it stung me in the back of my heel, missed my Achilles tendon. It would have been horrible, but I was like, oh, it burns, it burns, it burns. It was the first time I was stung by anything, and I thought it would be worse, but it just wasn't.
It was actually really funny because when we were running around, people would say, "What are you doing?" Wasps are chasing us. Oh, we should run as well.
No, they didn't run. They were just like, oh, okay, whatever.
And his bike got stuck, so.
Yeah, and that's how I got stung by him. But he makes it seem so much worse by getting stung by them. Maybe because you're younger, it's worse, but...
No, once you're on your foot, different.
It was not...
When it's on your neck and your head...
Okay, yeah, because you got lots of blood up there. Fair. And your head's not too thick. Yeah, pedaling back was not fun. It was painful.
Yeah, we had a campfire in the back when we came back.
Yeah. The little
that kind of rhymes.
campfire?
No, we came back with a campfire, something like that.
That does not rhyme.
No, it doesn't.
That does not rhyme by any means.
What is your hobby, people?
Yeah, put them down in the comments. Tell us your hobbies. We'd love to know. So whatever you do. Bird watching, Pokemon, garbage collecting, salt collecting. Speaking of salt collecting...
My liver will die.
Yeah, he loves salt too much to the point where I have found him. I will walk into the kitchen to grab something to eat, and he's just pouring salt into his hand and licking it. Like, he's not taking anything with a grain of salt. He's taking it with hundreds of grams of salt.
No, I like it with cucumbers. When you put it on a cucumber, I'll just do, say one. One.
I don't think that's an illegal food combination.
No.
Because slightly salted cucumbers is fine. But have you ever collected salt shakers? Because I've had a friend's grandma who collected salt shakers before. And we were at the thrift store, and we saw a little car salt shaker. It was cute. And we also found tubs of, spoons. Like, collectible spoons.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know why you would collect spoons, but... Hey, go for it. If it makes you, if you enjoy doing it, do it.
A popular hobby is collecting Lego.
Yeah, you could say that. Like getting Lego and building it, it's fun. We've built some and destroyed some.
Nope, there's a destroyer in this house.
Yeah, we're not the main destroyers. It's Mom. We built 3 Lego sets.
She destroyed 2.
It was Groot, Rocket, and Groot.
And she destroyed Big Groot and Rocket. And she destroyed... Dad used to have a garage.
Everyone has a garage. So
but
yes,
a Lego on the top.
He had the garage. Like, the only garage that anyone could wish for.
But anyways, he had Lego on the top hanging.
It was
Star Wars.
It was an X-Wing hanging on the ceiling.
And Mom was sweeping and...
Yeah, because he was cleaning the X-Wing. And knocked off the table. He put it back to the best he can, but it was never the same.
And now we call her the Lego Destroyer.
Mm-hmm.
Jinx.
You owe me a soda.
You owe me a soda.
You threw your soda at a cat, so you don't get a soda. Yeah. I have to also say hobbies.
Oh, we
Generally
forgot
playing
about
video
the
games.
other animals.
Panda and technically Gizmo, but
Larry,
that's
Curly,
for,
and Mo.
that's for another episode.
No, we still got it. Larry, Curly, and Mo are
That no,
goldfish. We have
No,
goldfish.
that's for a different episode.
We're going to do this again?
Yes, because this is fun. I enjoy doing this.
This is actually fun.
Yeah.
I
All
got
right.
a funny idea. The 4 of us.
Oh yes, it would be a family podcast.
We used to do that.
Yeah, we did try doing that, and then a fire alarm went off in there, and we never kicked back into it. Anyway, for our final topic, we're going to be talking about the one you've probably all been waiting for. Talk about stories about mom and dad, what they're like behind the scenes. Oh boy, where do we start?
Let's start with...
You don't know where to start. There's just like
No,
list.
what I used to do when I was little, I always wanted to do technology, TV, video games, but I had to get permission. So I would sneak into mom and dad's room and say, "Mom, can I go watch technology?" And she'd say, "Yeah, no, me, sweet." Then I'll go wake up Angus, or he will be awake waiting. Then we will go downstairs and watch TV.
Yeah, she's just like half asleep, and we're like, "Can we watch something?" And she's like, "Yeah."
And once I slept beside her bed, or like on the carpet.
Well, why? Because you were like waiting for her.
No. I believe my bed was out of order. I don't know.
The carpet was more comfortable than anything. Yeah,
There's some good ones, but there's some.
okay. I've never said this to mom and dad, so when they're listening back and recording, I can't wait to see their faces. But this is like a story with mom and dad and me. I don't know if I'm the only one, but I would stay up and play the DS or any portable video games. And we had a bunk bed in one of our old houses,
Oh.
and I was on the top bunk, and I would have the DS. And mom's and dad's room was right across the hall, so I'd be sitting there playing it, and I'd be playing my Mario Golf because I love that game.
And then I would come up and see, hey, what are you playing? Oh, I'm playing Link. Me? I would watch him for 20 and he could go back to bed.
Yeah, but mainly he would be asleep, and I would be
I
playing
can
the
sleep
games.
through anything.
True. And I'd be playing games, and then when I would hear them get up, I would close it quickly and shove it under my pillow and sleep. And the only problem is with the 3DS, when you're trying to open it, there's like little hinges that click into place. At night, it's so loud. I'm surprised I managed to get away with it. And I'm surprised I'm still living to this day. So
You won't be
we
living
can
after.
get away with some things, but we can't get away with all things. And I feel like this next one is a bit of a universal experience.
Well, once we stayed up
Kids.
until like 2 o'clock, and that was fun.
But this universal experience, me and my brother Odin, we would play not play games. We would get our work done, and once we're done our work, we would watch TV. And we can watch TV and get through a movie. But when we go and play games. Like 30 seconds in, she'll be like, "Hey, we need your help. Hey, we need your help with moving this couch." It's like a parent's instinct to know when you're playing games and just
You're
say,
playing games. Ready?
yes.
Ready.
And just be like, "No, you're not playing games anymore." It's just like, no. Like, you're going to come help us. Video game time is to a minimum. And, I mean, growing up, we got a bit of a leisure for playing video games. I remember one time
I remember once. They haven't heard this. We used to have, I believe it was a plant or a vase.
Vase.
A vase?
What do you say, vase or vase?
Vase.
I say vase.
Do you say capybara or
Vase.
capybara?
Ooh, that's a good one.
But I was running, I think, or whatever, and I knocked into it, and I broke it, and they never knew until now. I'm sorry, Mom and Dad. I am sorry. Please don't ground me. No.
We've never been grounded.
Twice. I have been twice.
No, not technically. The groundment punishment is like no video games and TV.
I've been grounded once. You remember that time?
Oh,
You
yeah.
were there.
I
I
remember.
had to go back and I'm not going to speak of it. I'll remind you, gummy bear.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's a story for
Another episode back when we can talk about
2
very-
years from here.
when this thing has lost the popularity. So I remember this is back when we had the Wii,
Ooh.
the Wii U,
Boo doo
And-
doo 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 doo.
Wii's channel, and I was like, okay, hey mom, can I play some games? And she's like, you played a lot of games today, and this is like mid-afternoon. And I'm like, oh, please, let me play some games. And she was like, okay, 10 minutes. And I'm like, no, I want like 25 or 30 minutes. And she's like, 10 minutes. And I'm like, 25 or 30 minutes. And she's like, no more video games. You don't get the video games. And I was like, wait, no, please, I'll take the 10 minutes. And she started crying. And she's like, too bad, you can't take it now.
And then you went up to your room,
Mm-hmm.
and I was so mad. I also went up to my room.
He was just mad for me.
Yeah.
He was just like, it's the universal brother experience. He's mad, I'll be mad. Or I wouldn't say universal brother experience. It's more of a me and him thing. Like, he would always follow me.
I
When,
still
like-
do sometimes.
When we were younger, he would follow me everywhere.
What
It
you
was-
doing?
Yeah. And, okay, so behind the scenes of mom and dad, they're parents, but
We did give our broken Wii to our friends. It blew up.
I wouldn't say it was broken. The charger just broke. That was the only problem with it.
It blew up.
Yeah,
There's
there's
smoke.
Yeah, there was smoke coming out of that charger.
That was around the time when the SpaceX launched. The first one. No. One of the
When they were testing Starship.
Starship. Yeah.
Those are always cool to watch. But they're nice parents. And yeah, we don't know that they're strict until one of our friends said, your parents are really strict. And I'm like, what do you mean? And they're like, yeah, they're really strict. Like, they don't let you do a whole lot of things. And I'm like, what do you mean? We get
What?
to do so
So
much
much.
stuff.
Play video games. Stay up late.
Yeah, it turns out it's a lot stricter because we're homeschooled and we
Yeah.
have a wake up time. Like, I'm waking up at 6:30.
No, he wakes up at
No.
11.
Okay, yes, I like waking up at 11, but times have changed and I go to the gym now. So I
Yay.
have to wake up at 6:30 now, and I'm starting to get into a routine. Back then there was way more stricter routines, but as we're getting older, it's a little less because they have to balance with all work going on and insane gas prices going on.
Gas! I hate gas.
At this point, it's just gonna be like that moment from Project Hail Mary. I ride a bike and not for the exercise.
Right,
Just
you
like-
got your skit, you got your bike, you got your stick, your pedals, your steering wheel. Got it?
It's just gonna be bikes in the future, no cars. Electric cars have it good because it's not a lot more affordable, and it's called flow energy. I like that, but yeah, it turns out they're very, very strict, but we just don't know that.
But we do have drinks.
Yeah, we do have drinks, but behind the scenes, they are at times they're parents.
They're parents.
They want us to let's just
Be
say
educated.
yeah, let's just say we're a tree. They don't want the tree to bend the wrong way. They want to keep it straight. And then
But
we have branches that go out and go our different ways. They want to keep the base.
But
Right.
sometimes we flip over just a tiny bit, and then they say,
they correct. They correct us, and I'm glad we do. But there are times where I'm just like I am an effective speaker in cadets, and I'm doing provincial soon, and happens April 25th. And I'm getting better at arguing with people, and I kind of like arguing
"You
with
want to
people.
argue right now?"
No.
That'll
I would
be
like an argument. 1 minute argument is £1. A 10-minute argument is £5.
Okay.
I
I
just
want to leave.
Monty Python. That's where it's from. And I like arguing with my brother about random topics. Like if he complains about the dog poo, that I'm not doing it, we'll just get into an argument. And I'll be like, oh, it's because I don't have a pooper scooper. And he'll be like, just use the shovel. And then we just get into a back and forth argument. But when it comes to mom and dad,
They say, "No more argument. Time for bed."
yeah, va coucher. Go to your
Almost
à la
say,
maison et va coucher.
Fakushe. It almost saying.
Yeah, it sounds like the F word. But the argument is like, I want to have an argument with them. They can win most of the time.
They will win.
They win.
They will win.
The thing is that with the conversations, they kind of shut it down very quickly. Like, I'll have a conversation with them, and then when mom is like, okay, I don't want to have this conversation anymore, she'll be like, that's that. She'll be like, okay, I'm shutting this down. I don't want to. We're not doing this anymore. And I'm like, why?
And then we will eat hash brown shit and go back to the argument
Yeah, then me and Odin just can do the argument.
somewhere else.
Just somewhere along those lines, we'll do it.
Yeah, but they are nice.
Yes, we're very glad to have them, even in the ups and downs. It's always nice.
I would
I'm glad.
say 60-40. 60% nice, 40% not.
No. It's more like a 89-11.
Yeah, but when you're 18, it's going to be 34, 38, 70. 30% good, 70% bad.
I don't know, because I'm not at the age.
We don't know, but we've seen it once or twice.
Yeah, I guess with our cousin Jared.
Oh, yeah, Jared.
Jared. If you're watching this, hi. Yeah. Yeah, but what? Okay, I don't like how Alma's just staring at the door like they're still there.
Are they? Oma! Are they still there? I think she want to go into the back rooms.
No. Oh, I'm excited for that movie.
Oh, yeah.
That's gonna be a good movie. But yeah, it's like there's so much stuff that we could talk about, but I don't want to because I don't want to upset them.
And
so when we're older, when I'm like 16 and he's 13, we will then talk about like really deep stuff. Like
ooh, deep.
the deep.
I have
the deeds. Like we'll just like write them down, all the moments that happen, and then
I have
return
a
them to you.
couple. I won't say them, but they are good.
They're entertaining. That's what they are.
They are. Well, one of them isn't.
Well,
Well,
by the guess of what Alma is doing, and she's looking at the door, and that there was a parent coming
how
down
about
here.
this? If you ever see Spice in the Skies, and he says, "What's your biggest secret?" That is one of mine.
I peed in the pool.
Why did you say it? No!
I just wanted to quote the line.
No!
Okay.
I have. But end it.
From the way Alma is looking at the door and how there's a parent coming down here, we're gonna have to cut it off. So
This is fun.
this is fun. We gotta do this again,
We'll do it in 3 weeks.
maybe, or in 2 years from now.
No, I want to do it again.
Time is not a thing, as
Time
Mom would say.
is... No, Einstein said time is relevant. Maybe you guys are early.
Yeah, from Spider-Man. I remember him saying that. Okay, that's the ending. Thank you so much. Smash that like down.
Later.
Smack that like button like the lizard will. Thank you so much.
Later.
We enjoyed our time here.
Subscribe. Later.
Goodbye.
That was interesting.
You're sitting there like it's continuing.
No, it would be a little PS.
No.
Well, it was interesting.